Hey, so we get a lot of questions. Can you charge your bike off-grid? Can you take it camping? You can't just fill it up with a jerry can. So I just wanted to give people a bit of an idea. There's a few options you could do. So some people will say, hey, can I charge it off your car? You probably could if you had a dual battery system. I definitely wouldn't charge it off your battery. If you've got a regular Sur Ron charger, it's probably about 100 amps, 110 amps DC if you do charge off your car battery. So that'll probably max it out. So if you do have a backup battery, like a four-wheel drive with twin batteries, that would probably be an okay scenario. But a better way to do it would be something like this. So let's say you go camping for an extended period of time. Basically what we've got here is a solar panel that's feeding directly into this battery inverter. So this is basically a big battery and inverter. It's also got a charge controller, so it will take power from the sun. So literally right now with the sun out, I'm charging it basically 70 watts, and this is just a single panel, so you can leave this out all day, charge this thing up, go for your ride, come back home, and then, or come back to your campsite, and then basically plug it in, and you're away for the next day again. So we'll give you a run through kind of what this is. So these can be bought from Firefly Smart in Australia. So it's fireflysmart.com.au. There's a couple of different options. You can build your own as well. These are a couple of grand, but there is cheaper options out there as well. But I think this is a good solution. This has obviously got USB chargers on the side, etc. So it's kind of perfect for a camping scenario. So if you had a four-wheel drive or a van, you can put this in. You fully charge this from a power point at home, and then basically take it out. Then you've got essentially a jerry can for either your Tesla or for your bike. So there you go. So we'll just get the camera around. I'll show you that we've actually got input from the sun. We're actually charging this right now. Something to mention as well with this unit specifically, it's got a 2000 watt inverter. You can't use the EBMX supplied 20 amp DC charger, so I'm using the slower 10 amp one. So if you had a stock Sur Ron, you could use that charger as well, and that would be perfect for this unit. I have jerry rigged it with a 2400 watt inverter and actually connected the batteries up and used the 20 amp charger, which does work. So like I said, do your research. There's a few different options out there. Cool, so you can see here we got 12.4 volts DC on this pack at the moment. We've got 70 watts going in. This is afternoon sun. We're just putting this up a bit of a test example. And you can see the watts we're actually taking in is about 900 watts. And that's at 240, not at obviously 24 or 12 volts in this case. Yeah, I'm going to show you that it's charging the bike as well. So we've got our power going up now, as you can see. Like I said, this is the slower charger, but yeah, it's definitely a good option if you want to get out and camp. You want to take the bike, you don't have two batteries. There's a few ways to do it. Just I wouldn't do it off your regular car battery if you are thinking about doing that. I've used this heaps of times before. It's an awesome bit of kit, definitely worth having. I've built others that have been cheaper as well. Yeah, like no regrets. If you want something to go out camping with or away where you won't have access to power, this is your option. You know, and it's completely, I suppose, it's a green option. Obviously, it wouldn't be carbon neutral because you've got to build this thing, but it gives you an option to charge from the sun. But yeah, just bear in mind, like normally if I do this setup, I'll run two of these panels in series or parallel, just so I've got a full 300 watt going into this thing. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you. Yeah, keep riding. Sweaters.